Good afternoon, everyone. We will present to you one of the parable from the Lost Trilogy entitled The Lost Ship. Our group members are Casimero, Rial, Oroseo, and yours truly, Animas. The verse from Matthew chapter 18, verse 14 says, Your Father in heaven is not willing that any of these little ones should be lost. The message is, Jesus comes looking for me when I am far from him. Let us hear the story of a little lamb who was lost a long time ago. Broken bits of bushes stuck to the wool of the tired ships as they moved along the path. The shepherd gently guided his flock of 100 sheep. The scraping sounds of their hooves on the rocks mixed with the bleating of the young ones. It was music to the shepherd's ears. Come back over this way, he coaxed, smiling at the playful lamb. The sheepfold was in sight now. Like most of the sheepfolds in the area, the shepherd had made it secure. He had piled many rocks on top of each other. Then he placed thorn bushes along the outside of the rocks. Finally, the shepherd and the sheep reached the sheepfold gate. As each one went into the sheepfold, he checked it carefully for cuts or bruises. He ran his strong but gentle hands over every sheep. The shepherd spoke soothing words and poured medicine on sore places. The impatient animals bumped against one another, eager to get in to rest.
Tired and hungry, the shepherd would be glad to reach home as well. 94, 95, 96, the shepherd counted. Every morning, he took his sheep to pasture, and every evening, he counted them as he brought them home. 97, 98, 99, he kept counting. 99 what? Thought the shepherd. I'm so tired tonight that I didn't count correctly. Slowly, he counted again. A frown crossed his face. 97, 98, 99. His eyes checked every ewe, every ram and lamb. Oh no! Where was the little lamb the shepherd had been calling back to the flock? It was just a short time ago. Now, it is nowhere in sight. That one sheep could be anywhere. Carefully, the shepherd latched the gate to the sheepfold. He turned back the way he just come, despite the rising storm.
He called out to his missing sheep. I really have to listen, he thought. With the wind blowing like this, it will be hard to hear, especially if my lamb is hurt. The shepherd called, then he listened. Then he called again. Carefully, the shepherd worked his way in the dark back over the rough ground. Where are you, little one? He thought. The stinging rain began to make the rocks slippery. The wild wind howled. How could the small lamb have strayed so far in such a short time? Straining once more to hear anything, he paused. Yes, he shouted into the storm. Yes, I found you. There it was, just over there, beside some rocks. The lamb lay in a crumpled heap, tangled in thorns and bleeding. Okay, you'll be fine.
The shepherd's gentle words calmed the frightened lamb. He untangled the thorns and scooped the lamb up into his arms. I'm so glad I found you, he whispered. Let's go home. The rugged shepherd hiked back over the sleek trail again, but this time he smiled. This time he was holding his rescued one close. Bursting into the house, the shepherd gently laid the sheep down. He cried joyfully, I have found my lost sheep. He was so happy he wanted to share the good news with all his friends. The moral lesson of this story is that when we wander far from Jesus, He comes looking for us too. We are his sheep, he loves us so much, and he is very happy when all his sheep are safe at home again.